Welcome to the Best Counsel, aka Advice I Can Offer podcast. First, I would like to make the following disclaimer. This is not an advice podcast. I do not offer advice. I offer what I consider to be counsel. Counsel is what I have learned and what I have experienced in my life journey. If something I say on this podcast resonates with you and can help you, good. But I am not telling you what to do. I am just offering counsel. Today's podcast, 02, is entitled, Life is in Your Hands. It is said, a picture is worth 1,000 words. It is my belief that a story can be worth 1,000 words also. There's a story told about an old man who lived high on a mountain. It was said he was the wisest man who ever lived. Two young boys heard about how wise the old man was, and they came up with a plan to prove that the old man was not so wise. The boys decided they would catch a small bird and take it to the old man and ask him the following question. They would ask the old man if the bird in the young man's hand was dead or alive. If the old man said the bird was dead, the boy would open his hand and let the bird fly away. But if he said the bird was alive, he would close his hand and crush it. They both laughed and said this would work. So they caught a small bird and took it to the old man's home high in the mountains. As they approached the old man, they found him writing in the dirt with a stick. They called out to the old man, but he kept on writing. Finally, the old man looked up and asked the young boys what he could do for them. One of the young boys stepped forward and said, "Old man, I got a question I need to ask you." The old man said, "What is it?" The boy said, "Old man, I got a bird in my hand, and I want you to tell me if the bird is dead or alive." It is said the old man looked down and began to write in the dirt again. Then he looked up. Then he looked down. Then he looked up straight at the young boy and said this, "The question, young boy, you are asking me, I cannot answer. I cannot answer because if the bird is dead or alive, it's not in my hand, it's in yours." Life is in your hands. Other people affect our lives, no question. But it is my hope that one day soon you will make the decision that your life is not in your boss's hands. It's not in your mama's or your daddy's hand. It's not in anybody's hand but yours. The reason I said that you need to claim your life is because if you don't, someone else will. And then the blame game begins. In 1964, a lady named Shirley Ellis had a hit song entitled "The Name Game." Come on, my old heads, y'all know that song. To me, it was the first rap song. But long before Shirley's song, people were singing a different song. It was entitled "The Blame Game." Y'all know people love to blame others for what their life is or is not. Blaming others for your life circumstance might feel good, but it will never get you to the life you deserve and were meant to live. Your life, your destiny is not in somebody else's hand. Life is in your hands. Is your life dead or alive? The answer is in your hands. Thanks for listening. If anything from this podcast resonates with you, hit us up on Facebook or Instagram at The Best Counsel or at The Real Family First Day. Take care and talk to you soon.